Mga atit mga kuya, welcome back to Kuya Puto's channel. Nandito tayo ngayon sa Mississauga at my cousin's condo. Gusto kong pakita sa inyo yung pinaka magandang happening or event or structure that I've seen in like 10 years. Here's my cousin right now moving his Lexus. Man, you know what? Tignan nyo to. This is super duper awesome, super duper cool. They just moved into this brand new condominium sa heart ng Mississauga. And nandito tayo sa garahe nila ngayon. And oh my God, you have to see this. Para tong so futuristic. You know, me being a car guy, man, I would love one of these sa bahay ko or wherever I live. You know, this is a must for any car guy right here. As a car guy, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in the last 5 to 10 years. That's amazing. That's... Oh yeah. I'm speechless. So guys, since nandito na kami sa Mississauga ngayon, we decided to go to our favorite Japanese grill, Takumi. Ito to sa Burnhamthorpe and Mavis, like that area. Nung nakatira kami sa condo dati, madalas kami dito. So we figured let's go visit since nandito na tayo because we miss the food. Usually Korean barbecue pinupuntahan namin. This is the first Japanese grill barbecue place na nagbukas dito sa Mississauga. There's a couple more. As you can see, similar idea to Korean barbecue. You cook your own food, diba? I think dinner, it's like $35 per person. But you know what? It's worth it. Come on guys, let's go eat! So Kuya Puto, how much credit card debt is too much? If you ask me, nanggaling na ako doon, any credit card debt is too much. Pero realistically po, ano po yung numero na utang where there is really a point of no return? Yung pag na-reach na yung numero na utang na yon, ano nga ba yun na it's beyond repair? Well guys, to answer this question, it's all gonna depend sa sweldo ng tao and it's all gonna depend on how a person handles their money. But let's base this answer on the average annual income dito sa Ontario, Canada, which is $54,835. Marami pa magsasabi, Kuya Puto, I make $54,835. Guys, tandaan ninyo that $54,835 is gross pay, not net pay. Yung gobyerno, kakaltasan pa yan. And at $54,835, you are open to 27.3% taxes. Kakaltasan pa yan ng gobyerno. So kung ano yung matira sa inyo, which is roughly maybe $3,300 a month net, like around doon. Doon naglalaro yan. Doon yung kukuhanin yung mabayad ninyo sa minimum payment ninyo sa credit card. Doon yung kukunin yung pambayad sa rent ninyo or sa mortgage ninyo. Doon yung kukunin yung pambayad sa mga insurance ninyo. Doon yung kukunin yung pambayad sa pagkain ninyo. Doon yung kukunin yung mga pambayad sa lahat. So good luck pagkasyahin yan. So napakahirap po talaga. So tandaan ninyo guys, just because on paper it seems like $54,835 is a lot of money, in reality, given the cost of living dito sa Ontario, Canada, mahirap po. Talagang mahirap. Ang daming numero nung Kuya Putos, masaktan ulo ko. I'll make it simpler later on. I just wanted to make sure for all of those people out there na magsasabi, oh, kayang-kaya kong bayaran yan. Oh, kayang-kaya ko yan. Walang problema yan. Malaki naman kita ko eh. We're gonna base the answer to this question, which is, how much credit card debt is too much, on $54,835. So ano nga ba ang answer dun sa question na yun, Kuya Puto? How much credit card debt is too much for the average working person in Ontario who's making the average salary of $54,835? In my opinion po, it's $20,000 in credit card debt. Once you reach $20,000 in credit card debt, marami pong tao nagka-credit proposal, marami pong tao nagba-bankrupt. Because really, based on $54,835, kung ganun ang kita ninyo on a yearly basis, tapos utang ninyo sa credit card ninyo at 19.99% on average is $20,000, para po kayong nakakulong nun. Para po kayong merehas sa leeg ninyo, nakadena. Halos parang napaka-imposible na po makalaya dun sa amount na yun. Yun po ang totoo. And I will tell you why. Sabihin nyo siguro, Kuya Puto, 20 mil lang yan, kayang-kaya yan. You know, kayang-kaya kong bayarin yan. I'll pay that off in like 10 months. Dahil malaki sweldo ko because I'm making $54,835. I'm making $26.36 per hour. So yung 20 mil na utang sa credit card na yan, kayang-kaya yan. I hate to say this to a lot of people, but no, mahihirapan po kayo. Talagang mahihirapan po kayo to the point where you would probably contemplate a credit proposal or even worse, bankruptcy. And I will tell you why in this video. So guys, kung $20,000 even ang utang ninyo sa credit card ninyo at 19.99%, on a monthly basis, the minimum payment is 3%. On $20,000, 3% po nun is $600 a month. Yes, $600 a month ang minimum payment sa $20,000. And the worst part about that payment is most of it actually goes to interest. Konti lang ang pumapasok sa principal. So, parang one step forward and 3 steps back ang nangyayari. Napakahirap pong umahon pag ganun ka taas ang credit card na utang ninyo. Marami po nagsasabi, oh, kayang-kaya yan. Oh, kayang-kaya yan. But to those people that say that make the average income dito sa Ontario, I highly suggest sit down with a paper, a pen, and a calculator to understand the reality of how bad your situation is. So guys, kung utang ninyo is $20,000 sa credit card ninyo at 19.99% interest, bayad po, minimum payment is 3%. So pag dumating yung statement ninyo, and kaya nyo lang bayaran is the minimum is 3%, which is equivalent to $600 a month. Yes, $600 a month. And ang nakakalungkot na parte po is out of that $600 a month, based on 19.99% interest, $333 will go towards the interest. And only $267 would go towards the balance. So isipin nyo yun guys, napakalaki na pumupunta sa interest kumpara sa principal, kaya hindi bumababa ang utang. And on top of that, isipin nyo, babayaran nyo yun $600 a month. Libre ba yung expenses ninyo? Libre ba yung bahay ninyo? Libre ba yung pagkain ninyo? Libre ba yung cost of living ninyo? Lahat po yun, babayaran nyo. And all of that money will come out from your $54,835. So, paano ninyong pagkakasyahin yon? Napakahirap, guys. Dahil, tandaan ninyo, pag meron na kayong utang na 20 mil, are you gonna stop using that credit card? Chances are no. Chances are you're gonna keep on continue using that credit card. Marami po magsasabi, nababayaran ko naman $600 a month, kayang-kaya yan eh. Pero nakakalimutan po ng maraming tao, only $267 out of that $600 that you make payments towards every month goes towards the principal. This is why, in my humble opinion, the point of no return pagdating sa credit card debt, if you're making the average income, annual income dito sa Ontario, Canada, is $20,000. Once you've hit $20,000 in credit debt, alanganin na po sitwasyon natin. As in, alanganin na po. I can only think of several ways na pwedeng maayos to. Number one, if you're fortunate enough to be still living at your parents' house kung bata kayo, tapos yung parents ninyo, they don't make you pay anything, as in anything at all. So, buong sweldo ninyo sa inyo, wala kayong renta, wala kayong bayad sa pagkain, wala kayong bayad sa insurance, lahat po yung sagot ng parents ninyo because you're living under their roof, then yes, $20,000 you can pay off easy because lahat ng sweldo ninyo sa inyo. So guys, let's be honest. This option number one, living with your parents or living with somebody that's going to support your financial health 1,000% while, you know, lahat po ng kita ninyo, you're gonna focus to pay towards a $20,000 credit card debt. Hindi po very, parang panaginip yun eh. Because dito sa Canada, nobody will ever pay your way. Unless, like I said, yung parents ninyo is very understanding and is very loving and would allow you to live under their roof with $0 in cost. But let's be real, you know? Not everybody has that option. If you're one of those people that are super disciplined, na okay, nandiyan na yung utang, may 20 mil nang laman yung credit card natin, hindi ko na gagamitin yung credit card na yon. Ibig sabihin, whatever happens, gugupitin mo na yung credit card na yon and you're gonna focus 1,000% on getting that number down to zero. Ibig sabihin, you're gonna stop making utang, you're gonna stop charging anything to any type of credit card, and all of your focus, all of your extra money is gonna be funneled towards that $20,000 credit card debt to make it go down to zero. That's another option. Option number 3 is if you find another job, a second job or a third job, and you just pump the overtime if that's even possible. Trade your time for money to pay off that balance to make it go back down to zero. But the problem with that, guys, there's only 24 hours in one day. And yung katawan po natin, di naman tayo mga makina, di ba? It might break down if you don't take care of it. So, napakahirap pong gawin tong option number 3. Like, you know, to find more overtime or to find a third job, a second job, or extra job or whatever. Trade your time for money to pay down this debt. But it is possible and it has been done. Not easy, but it has been done. Number 4 option, some people, ginagawa po nila, they start liquidating. So, ibebenta nila yung kotse nila, ibebenta nila yung mga alahas nila, ibebenta nila yung kailangan nilang ibenta, TV, couch, whatever. They start liquidating to raise money, to raise funds, to actually pay for that $20,000 bill. Madaling sabihin, mahirap gawin because to a lot of people, when it comes down to actually selling yung mga belongings nila to pay off debt, that's very humbling. That's admitting that I screwed up huge. And this is the last resort. Pero marami rin pong mga tao yun ang ginagawa talagang if they're just determined to just get this problem done and solved, diba? Finally, kung talagang swerte kayo, baka may magpamana sa inyo ng pera, like all of a sudden a cash windfall, maybe like an aunt or a parent or somebody dies and they give you an inheritance, and next thing you know, yun, meron na kayong perang pambayad. But really, napakahirap po talaga if you're gonna pay it out of your own pocket and if you're gonna pay it out of your own efforts. Napakadali pong umutang pero napakahirap bayaran, lalo na kung napakalubog na ang dinanas ninyo sa pagkautang-utang ninyo.